What's up, gamers? You thought I wasn't going to do that intro, but I actually am. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wholesome Boys Build a Brewery for Real this time, featuring everybody that's always been here. Why are you jumping in here if you're doing that? I don't get it. I'm not going to intro these goons.
And I'm Rhapsody.
No! No. That's not fair. We have to go in order from most sad to least sad. Oh wait,
And
sorry, and sorry, and Rhapsody. Sorry, wait, never mind. You're right. Oh boy. Oh gosh. So we're not going to talk about anything demonetized style.
Don't say it. You're tempted to say it, aren't you? You're so tempted to say it.
I've said nothing of the sort.
The C word.
That's
Just call it the demonetization
don't want to
virus.
call it.
Call it the C word.
I
Yeah,
don't want to call it that either.
Just call it the Q word.
Okay.
The Q word.
Don't explain why. Don't explain why. It's gonna.
Is that can we not even say that word?
I don't know.
I was gonna ask.
I see what you're saying.
Each of us have been in.
I thought you were saying you were gonna misspell the name of the virus and you were gonna say it out loud, and it was gonna sound exactly like it. And no, stop it. And
It's like the beach in Florida. Cortona.
Exactly,
What?
It's
Cortana.
like Windows. It's Windows search engine.
Cortana.
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 Coromo.
That's the enemy from Thingamabobber, isn't it?
It's the enemy from Windows too.
Every time you shut it in the task menu, it just opens itself back up.
You
gotta do.
It just gets stronger.
Registry edits to get rid of it. Seriously, I've tried.
I have removed Cortana, but it don't like it. I'm gonna be honest. It don't like it. Like the entire time. Which one of you? Some of you watch The Good Place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you try to kill Janet, and it just like she starts screaming when you get near the button.
Yep.
That's basically what Cortana does when you try to actually disable it.
That makes sense. I guess I will not disable it. Oof. It's just annoying to have a button on my desktop desktop taskbar rather, that I never want to press, and if I ever press it, it's a misclick, and I'm sad that I had.
You can get rid of it. You know
can
that?
actually, you can get
You
it
just
off the
right-click it.
taskbar easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's edit this part out of the episode. I don't want people to know that I didn't know how to do that.
It's also that thing about the windows. You know, the one that makes it go, you know, like zoom out sort of thing. That's just annoying as all heck. Yeah. What is your problem, Rito?
What do you mean? What is my problem?
You got a bee in your bonnet?
I like the sound, so I wanted to make it. Don't you ever have that 2-year-old part of your brain that hears monkey see, monkey do's? I liked it.
Extremely often. Like, I have to actively stop myself from mimicking people back to them a lot of the time, because sometimes I'm just like, that hit my ear in a really interesting way, and I want to.
Sorry. I had to.
Okay, never mind. I understand their arguments now. No, but like, there's something like ecologically satisfying about it.
Absolutely.
Hey, Rito, I
Ecologically.
just accidentally made 27 oak tables. You want some of these?
Oh, I've got 12. Do you want any more, Rito?
I want all the tables.
Have some tables. Oh my lord, we made a lot of tables. You also want to not die to that zombie?
I don't know how to die. Unless it's by my own hand. Boom.
Need help?
I'm the only one. I'm the only one who can be killed by myself.
He can't.
Wait. Oh jeez.
Oh, I should have said, by the way, at the start of the episode that I'm trying to make yeast. Just want to make that absolutely clear for everyone.
Trying
that's
to
the mission.
automate it?
For all you who are still over there building, I'm in the smeltery trying to turn all of our sand into glass.
You champion. You absolute champion.
Well done.
Oh.
So sorry, people watching from my perspective right now. You just get to watch me run around. nothing. How about you go down
I'm
that
gonna-
description? You can see the other perspectives as well.
I'm gonna watch you watch the sand get smelted.
Oh, hell yes.
Let's just play liar's dice in here.
I...
We're playing some liars.
Are you familiar with the game, Alexa?
I am.
Oh.
4 force.
The only reason, literally the only reason that I didn't ask you because I knew that you had bad
yeah.
internet at the time.
Yeah. No, I'm dead inside 24/7 right now.
Mm.
Can only go downhill. I am going to this coming weekend, which by the time this video comes out will be like 4 weeks from now, and for Orbital a couple years. I'm going to try to stream,
Ooh.
and then if I die miserably, then I won't try to stream anymore. But if I don't die miserably, then we have to do a wholesome boy something.
Wholesome Boys Live?
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I don't know about Minecraft Live, but something.
I'm extremely into it. It does seem like putting the glass into the smelter is not good. It just makes one glass constantly. It's very slow.
I don't like that.
That kind of sucks.
Okay. Good stuff. Can you, Rhapsody? It really does perturb me how you haven't built a door. It really does.
Yeah, no one's allowed in. It's for me only.
All right.
That help clarify it?
Yeah, perfectly actually. You jerk.
You're free to build a door if you'd like to just be able to access the property. It's just
No. Who am I?
No.
Who
Vito,
am
why
I?
have you stolen all of my?
I spread them around so that they can
I was putting more in.
go. What? I see. I'm helping. That's why. I'm helping.
Oh,
I'm gonna be the kind guy. here.
Alexa, please. How do I end my misery? I cannot for the life of me.
Ask Rito. He does it all the time.
It's slash kill in chat.
/kill orbital potato works
I-
apparently. That's nice.
Did you actually do that? Was that you?
That was
okay,
me.
All right, that's cool.
That was me.
That's cool.
I didn't know that it was gonna work. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's not like I was in the
That's-
middle of
that's
building
the
something
end of
really
the
important.
victim.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Now I finally found my cop powers.
This is when the Wholesome Boys became unwholesome. You can look back at this
This?
moment and say, "This is where it all
Yeah, I
went
was gonna
downhill."
say, I feel like we've hit that with the giant flaming K. We've hit that. We've hit it regularly.
I can't make bread. Why can't I make bread? Make dough.
Nobody say
I need to
anything
make
mean.
dough.
Thank you.
You were thinking.
I stole some of the glass. I'm sorry. I just needed like.
No, totally go for it. It's fine.
I just needed like.
What the glass is supposed to be
30.
that for?
Glass
we
is
got so
made
much
for
iron.
stealing. That's just what I'll do. Whoa!
We were disturbing him.
You stupid spider. Out of the way. Why? Oh God! Can we just play on peaceful, please, dear Christ? I've never built a sword in this game, and it's just thank you. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of competing with the enemy? It's like we've got ourselves to compete with, you know?
It's true. We are our
So I do
That
think I
is-
am going to fill in the puddle of lava behind the brewery.
Mhm.
Because it does. I mean, it leaves a little bit of a sour taste in the mouth, right?
Does it? Don't taste it.
I mean,
It's
I'm
lava.
not necessarily trying to lick it.
How do you know?
What?
How,
I think my favorite part of that sentence is the word necessarily.
Yeah. What the heck?
I'm not gonna rule it out, but.
All right, here's a topic.
Hmm.
What is the largest thing that you
Alexa, please. Only one demonetized per episode, please. Thank you.
You know what? On second thought, I think I'm gonna pass on this.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the discretion for once.
I promise you it wasn't gonna actually be bad, but it
Okay.
could have been taken.
Alright, just
bad.
follow through. Just commit. Commit.
Go for it.
Alexa. Just go.
Yeah,
for
just
it.
say it. Just
Lean
say
into
it. Just say it. Just say it.
Okay. Are we at that point where you know nobody watches this series anyway?
What's the series?
Okay. What is the largest food that you
Oh,
have
man.
swallowed whole,
What?
whether it be
What?
like accidental? Or
Who
on
knows?
purpose?
Does somebody know?
What
Does
the
somebody,
heck?
does
How
somebody
can
know
you
an
measure
answer to
that?
this question?
I mean, Rap said, so I feel like I'm getting an answer shortly.
I'm thinking. I don't know if I've done any like kind of attempts to eat a larger food than I should. I don't know. I put foods in my mouth and chew them and eat them like a normal human.
Nerd.
I'm definitely a human, guys.
Good. I was
I don't
getting
know what
concerned.
what would even
I'll-
fit that criteria for you, Alexa? Like, is it like swallowing a banana whole? What's up?
I know the answer. I know the answer to this question. It's got to be. You know, I don't know. I've never played it, but have any of you guys played that game where you stuff all the thingies in your mouth? The
Chubby
Um,
bunny, yeah.
yeah, that's the
not
one.
played
That's
it.
the one. Okay, no, okay,
No.
because that would be my hot
Also-
take for.
I think the big thing about chubby bunny is you do not eat it.
Was
I think that's
eating
like-
a criteria for Alexa's
Yeah.
question?
Yeah, you gotta swallow it.
I'm certain he
Okay.
didn't say what's the biggest thing you put in your mouth because that's demonetized.
He said
right there.
food. He said food
He
specifically.
did.
Yes,
Food-
The
food
first
is
time
a-
around, I wasn't planning on it though. I had to
Marshmallow is
choose
a
my
food.
words carefully.
Marshmallow
Dude,
is a
Marshmallow is a
marshmallow.
food, but you're not
Marshmallows-
completing it.
Marshmallows are a valid answer if you have eaten like a big marshmallow without
Hmm.
chewing it. So here's my answer.
Wait, without chewing it, so you're telling me that
What
I-
is-
Yeah, no.
What's wrong?
you gotta go
with-
straight from mouth
Are
to
you-
swallow?
Are you freaking kidding me, Orbital? You think that this question was just, oh, what's the largest thing you've eaten? Like,
But that's what,
Yes,
that was
that's
exactly
exactly
what
what
the
I thought it was.
question was.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
That is like
I
word
got you,
for
Alexa.
part
don't
of a
worry.
cow,
I
then, like,
understand, but I understand
oh, well,
both.
I've eaten a hamburger, so a cow is the largest thing I've ever eaten. Like,
No, obviously that would just be stupid if I thought that, wouldn't it? Don't be.
oh,
Come on.
One time I sat down and I cut up a watermelon and then I ate all of the watermelon over the course of several days, so it's a watermelon.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? Yes.
Ant? I'm with you, Orbital.
It's literally
I'm glad
exactly
we're on
what he
the same
just
side.
said.
I know.
He
I'm
just-
with you.
he
I'm
said-
with you. It's not
he said-
preposterous to think that he wanted an answer to the exact question he said. It's not preposterous to think that. However,
I don't know how, but I got the question he meant.
I get the question he meant. I just I want to play devil's advocate.
That's fair.
Nobody's ever on Orbital's side.
That's
That is also true.
almost for a reason, I suspect. But that's
Crappy's becoming self-aware.
what am I gonna do? What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, how do I get power? Can I get wirelessly transmitted power? Is that a thing I can do, Alexa?
Don't really think that's how it works. No,
Why not?
I really don't think you can. I think you're gonna have to
RF.
run a line out here.
Oh come on, really?
More like spam your Fs in the chat, boys.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? It's gonna be an above ground line. Okay, but what's the power cable stuff called?
Redstone flux conduit, something like that.
Redstone.
Anyway, to answer my own question, since apparently nobody has an answer, you asked me for controversial subjects. I give you them, and then you all
literally-
yell at me.
We need
I
an
literally
example
gave you
of
an
the kind
answer.
of foodstuffs you're thinking about.
I'm with you. I'm about to give it. I've swallowed a grape whole.
Is
Is that it?
Yeah,
That's
it
it.
wasn't fun.
are
A
grapes
grape.
very big around that area?
Was it a large grape?
It was a relatively sizable grape.
I think probably, I guess, without chewing, the largest thing I swallowed is probably like a handful of pills when I was very sick.
I thought you were gonna say hand. I was like, what the
Yep.
hell?
No, I just went for a full hand, you know. Sometimes you just feel you got the hunger for hands.
Yeah.
That's a line from a thing. Film cow thing. Anyway.
Orbital, did you put in concrete to run faster back?
Yes. What is your problem? What is your problem?
amazing.
It's smart.
Yeah,
I'm actually.
It's such a
super with
time
it.
saver. Why did we not do this
Yeah.
at the start?
It's great.
Thank you. I
Alright.
appreciate that. I await my Nobel Peace Prize. Or any other type of Nobel Prize, actually.
I was
It
gonna
doesn't
say.
necessarily have to be the peace one.
I'm not sure concrete's solving world peace, but it
I'm
might
not sure
be.
it's not.
I should know.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's not.
I
either.
mean, have they tried? They could have tried.
that's a
It's a
great
good point.
Thank you.
Alexa,
Yes, sir.
where's the power conduit go? I need a place to plug in my. phone.
There's one running close to the farms, honestly. Like, run underneath the farm, you should be able to run a cable.
Oh, really? That close?
Yeah. Yeah, right under these farms, there's one.
Okay, brilliant.
It's not-
I'll do it there.
Oh,
Then.
there's one running all the way to the bees. So there's one really close. It's got to be like right under here. I'm sure if you just dig, you'll find it.
Roughly, what, here, do you reckon? Sure.
Ah! No! Help!
It's
help!
not here.
Help!
Not here.
Why?
It's not here, Alexa.
I was
Where
just
is it?
minding my business.
Just keep digging straight down. You'll find it eventually.
Right?
Oh, Wholesome Boys. What happened?
That's what happens when you take a month hiatus.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
I found it.
Still think we're in dire need of Wholesome Boys, including Orbital, play 4 Souls.
What is
Hell
what
yeah.
is this game? You keep talking about this thing. It's a Binding of Isaac. What is it? A Binding of Isaac board game?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. It's a card game.
What's so hot about it?
Have you played Munchkin?
No.
So it's basically just
It's like Munchkin.
the whole point of the game is it's like Munchkin, so look it up. sweetheart. But no, it's you fight monsters and it's really really easy to screw over other people playing.
It's good. Play it.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Thank you for my TED Talks.
You're welcome.
Would you ever give a TED Talk in real life, Rito?
Dude, I would happily give a TED Talk, but
Would
I'm
I?
not Rito.
Okay, Rito.
Would I?
right.
I have. I've done a TEDx.
Oh,
Have you actually?
okay. What was it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is wild.
Are
It's
you
on
re-
how to
really?
lie to your friends. Boom.
Oh!
Got him. No. I am
Gamer.
not.
You
Gamer.
had me for a second. I'll tell you what.
Gamer.
I
All right,
think
I actually have a question for each of you then. What would you give your TED Talk on if you had to give a TED Talk?
Why not to be a YouTuber?
I mean, like, I think each of us obviously have like a YouTube thing. How about a non-YouTube thing?
I would have
Not even slightly related.
security. actually.
Security?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been very. So I made a miniature podcast series recently that I was just talking about like day in the life of a YouTuber type things, but I intend on doing one all about computer security soon.
I mean,
Extremely neat.
if we're gonna give like if we're all gonna give TED Talks, then that like assumes like a certain level of like competence or a certain level of like expertise in some field.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And-
We'll give you a pass on this one, Orbital.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
do not
God!
have any. I
He
do
was
not have
doing
any.
it to himself.
I do not have any expertise in the field. That's
Just
exactly
because
where I
he
was
hands
going.
you the news, Rhapsody, doesn't mean you gotta use it.
Doesn't it?
I don't
I
think,
think
so.
in that circumstance, as I mentioned previously, like in our stream yesterday, I think in that circumstance, the most supportive and wholesome thing I can do is support my friend. Help back him
Look,
up.
I'm with you. I'm 100%. I'm 100% with you. You were going exactly where I was going. You finished my line for me. I appreciate
Sandwiches.
that.
Sorry, what?
Sandwiches.
I agree.
Sandwiches.
What about you, Rhapsody? What about you? What would you do?
Like it would probably be something about mental health or anxiety or something similar, if I had to guess. It might be about the intersection between the queer and gaming communities. That's something I have a lot to say about. And like, I don't know how much information I should give out because it is personally identifying, but I do have a lot to say about, in particular, the interaction between the queer and gaming community. I mean, I think there's a market for talking about things like that because my partner has been on panels talking about exactly that kind of thing, queer representation in games and such.
Oh no.
So yeah, that would be mine.
Oh no.
You don't like that, Orbital?
No, that's not it. That's not at all. That's the problem. Oh, my
I'm surprised.
power
The
cable.
the timing on that.
Oh, my power cable is not connected. Oh, for God's sake. Alexa, this power cable that you've directed to me towards, are you sure it's not just bogus baloney? Or is it connected to anything?
I think so.
It's bogus baloney, isn't it?
What in the hell have you done? I'm pretty
What
sure
is going on over there?
Yeah, no, it's
There's no power. There's no RF power. There's no juice.
Can I give out
it's
any more,
because it's
Captain?
powering sending the entire storage system all the way.
Okay.
Just
I hate to spoil the surprise of what I'm trying to make right now, but I do need to clarify if this will work. So, Alexa, can I use a liquid gathering machine, whatever it's called? Can I use that to gather any liquid? And
Yes.
can I make alcohol flow like a liquid if I put it in a bucket and then just throw it at a wall?
yes. You can't.
That's a great question, but I think so.
There is
Okay.
so you can actually put like alcohol in like liquid form. So if you look at like wheat beer, I think it literally shows as a liquid, and you can like put it in a bucket, and presumably if you can put it in a bucket, you can release it into the wild like water. Presumably.
Perfect. I'm making alcoholic fountains a la like a Willy Wonka and the sugar streams kind of situation.
I love it. Makes me
Willy
very-
Wonka and the Alcoholics Anonymous.
And the Sorcerer's Stone.
I was playing Demon Crawl the other day, and
finally,
there is a
some good
song
food.
there is a song in Quest 2 that legitimately sounds like the "Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination."
Is it?
Every single time. I mean, it's not actually the song though, but
Could it?
it does sound like it.
Which level? Is it the one that has all the mushrooms in the background?
Uh,
The one where the music goes.
no. No, really. No, I don't remember that, to be honest.
You would know. It has the most jarring, upbeat, bouncy music in the whole game. What I just did is not far off.
Can we just pour out a wheat beer to the entire soundtrack of Demon Crawl for being just total bops 24/7?
Yeah.
The soundtrack is actually one of the best in any game I've played.
Which
recently.
is great when you hear that it's just a found music collection.
Yeah.
It's great.
So good.
Oh, boy. What keeps happening to my stone? You keep taking it? Olexa.
I ain't taking crap from you.
Are you sure? Oh, wait, this is Orbital.
It's not me. It's absolutely not me.
Oh, how the turntables.
Oh, it's the turntables. Boy, do they. All my, I think I keep on taking my stone and turning it into different stones and then wondering where it
How
goes.
the turntables.
Oh, how the turntables again.
Alexa, can you help me, please? I need.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Oh,
Okay, what do you need?
I need help, please. Why does this not work? The RF liquid doesn't fill up. The juice doesn't want to go. Oh. Look, you see this? Alexa, come click on the brewery. Look at this. If I
See,
get
there's
power,
progress, not in progress.
yeah,
And you are not getting power.
I need power somehow, and I don't know where my solution has gone wrong.
Have you tried plugging it in? Okay, it's plugged
It
in.
is. I've turned it off and on again. I've traced the cable back. It's not janked
Well,
up. It looks fine.
here's what we'll try.
Okay.
Do you have a crescent hammer? No.
Not on me. No.
No, we're gonna make one in here. I'm just gonna grab a battery and bring it over. And we'll see if
Brilliant
that
idea.
works.
That's why they call you Alexa.
Not sure how to respond to that one. Sure.
Which is why?
Oh,
Are we out of power? Are you gonna tell me that we're out of power?
we've burned through all of the oil on the server.
Oh,
Ah, yeah.
Just in
That
time.
makes sense then.
cool.
Just in time
We
for
have
the...
all of the seed oil and stuff like that.
We've got oil
we're
here.
starting to get ready for the
There's
biofuel
some
replacement.
here, yes. Yeah, I mean we're gonna have to make that dream a reality sometime because we're about to have our entire system go down because it's being powered, and then we're not gonna be able to access all of our items. So looking good. It's looking really-
Who do I blame for this? Probably you, right?
You could probably blame me.
I thought so. I'll be
Kinda
real.
used to
I was never gonna blame anyone else anyway.
it. Yeah, I figured.
It was always you, Alexa. It's always been you. The whole time.
Oh. Wait.
And the friends I made along the way. All right, we're getting a little bit of power back, Orbital, because I just let that oil go in. We had like one vat still sitting unplugged in.
All right.
Well, I suppose next episode I will start to work on making sure that the biofuel is actually
We're making beer. Everyone, come here. We're making beer.
Whoa!
We are actually making beer.
Shut it down.
This is to
Shut it-
everyone who said, "Good boys build a brewery." When's that gonna happen?
Right
No
click, right
brewery
click.
yet. What brewery?
Right click on the You idiot! You idiot! You fool! That was 90%. It was 90% of the way through our first brew.
Orbital, I didn't actually manage to capture any brew creation on screen, so I think
Don't say what you're gonna say. Don't chastise me over the. Yeah, Rito, you.
I
you
wasn't gonna
jerk.
chastise
You
you. I was
jerk.
just saying that the comment section now gets to take it out of us.
Oh, you jerk! You freaking.
I
jerk,
like
Rito.
these tables with all the water everywhere. It's like very, very brewery, you know?
Thanks. If only I could manage some.
I left clicked
Flippin'
instead of right clicking. On accident.
Yeah, it happens sometime.
I meant to left click.
All right. Well, come.
I meant to
come
right
left
click.
click now, Rito.
Left click now? Are you sure?
No, do the one.
Left click? Right now? Whoa!
No, just come look. We're making it. You can see
Yeah,
it.
I thought
Hover over the progress.
I thought that it was gonna take a lot longer to fix based off of your reaction.
Easy.
When's the first beer?
Well, in about 20 seconds, maybe. I suspect.
Oh.
In fact, actually, if you hold tab, hold tab over the progress, the little vat, you can actually
15,
see.
boys.
Yeah, 15 seconds until a little bit of
Countdown.
fermented liquid.
10,
Don't.
9,
9,
8,
8,
7,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
You did it! Happy
Hooray.
New Year!
Happy wheat beer!
I've got it. I've got it in my bucket. I
Drink
got it
it.
in my bucket right here.
Drink
Just
it.
dump it on the floor.
Dump it on the floor.
Right
No,
here.
no,
Let it-
I have
let it
bats.
take-
I have bats. Put it.
Let's go.
No, put it back in that and then come over here, quick. I have
Alright,
like
okay.
open air containers in the background.
Yo,
Can we get
this is
in-
such a
can we get an
sad and
infinite-
also awesome moment?
Can we get an infinite beer source? Is that a possibility?
I don't
Probably not, right?
Yes. What? No, I will create whatever it takes to make it infinitely
Oops.
fountain down here.
Sorry.
Okay, where'd you want it?
In either of these areas. Yeah, just fill it up.
It's beautiful.
All right, well,
See you later.
I mean that's all I've got for now. But I mean, oh yeah, I mean
It's-
straight up, just if you just right click on it, then you'll get.
Guys, our permit didn't come through. We're being shut
Oh.
down. We're being shut down. Let's all die together in our first
Hell
brew,
yeah.
Willy Wonka style.
Oh,
Ju-
This was just an
four boys
elaborate
in a-
suicide
four
pact.
boys in a-
Augustus
Just 4
Gloop.
boys in a brew.
Augustus Gloop.
Dude, this kills you way slower than drowning.
do we have any beer mugs? Who is put in charge of making beer mugs?
I don't
Oh,
think
I
anyone
can do
accepted
whatever
the
I want.
responsibility because we don't really have any thing to make it with. By the way, all y'all dying, I'm just here in an air pocket, so cheers,
Yeah.
peace.
Me too.
Yeah, the beer mugs are gonna take a little bit because we need wax for them, and I literally am like basically doing nothing with bees, so
I can't
I'll
believe
check
it.
on 'em real quick,
I
though.
cannot believe that we actually made beer. I actually cannot believe it.
I believe it, baby.
I straight up.
I know, it's like you never thought the day would come. The comments were getting to
didn't.
you. I didn't think so either. I mean, like, there's 4 of us, and we're in different time zones, and it happened. That's the real exciting thing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
that never
it's a-
happens.
bad, good day.
Wow. Oh, wait, why is there seating in here? Is mine not good enough? Because
No,
it's
it was
true.
the
It's,
outdoor
That's the
seating
beer
area.
garden.
Yeah.
Where's your seating, Rito?
I broke it because it was ugly,
Ooh.
and I
Oh.
basically did nothing the whole episode as a result.
My man,
Wow.
this actually reminds me like very strongly of beer gardens I've been in, like really good ones as well. Like, oh, it feels homey. Oh, I love it.
It looks really good, actually, Alexa.
Thanks.
What's the little armor stand here for? Is this where I
those are
sheath my
the-
sword?
I'm gonna,
Those are the performers.
yeah, I'm gonna put armor on those guys, and those are the performers.
Rad.
Of course.
Well, this is like, I don't know how to end an episode when we've actually made progress.
And like everything's coming together.
I'm
It's
uncomfortable with
surprising
this.
and
This is
sad.
when I start to sabotage things in my own life. But- so,
Give us your best end of a 90s drama. You know that kind of like thing that they have at the end, the slideshow of, and then Kim went to college. Daniel grew up and went and
Oh.
became a mechanic. That kind of thing.
I was just gonna like turn on Spotify and start playing With or Without You by YouTube, but
oh, well, I can do that. With or without you. Bam, 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 bam.
come on, you can only get demonetized so many times in an episode. Rita.
All right. Thank you everybody for
I
watching.
can't live with or without brew.
Oh, thank you everybody for watching. Rhapsody went on to be a songster, and then the rest of us, we just stayed here back in the hometown, brewing brew. You know how we do. Thank you everybody for watching.
As we brew.
As we brew, you know how we brew. You know how we brew. Links in the description for everything that matters and more. Was it my intro? I think so. Thank you. Goodbye.
It was.
Good enough.
Adios.
Goodbye.
Bye.